Tonight, the walls of the $14 million Montecito fortress are closing in tighter than ever. At exactly 2:17 a.m. this morning, February 18, 2026, Prince Harry was caught on a neighbor's security cam, pacing barefoot along the infinity pool's black edge, Pacific waves crashing like judgment below. His knuckles turned bone white, gripping the phone as he made yet another frantic call that went straight to voicemail. Inside the 18,000-square-foot chateau, Meghan Markle sat alone in the sunlit kitchen that once starred in her Netflix show, staring at a laptop screen glowing with fresh leaks from a devastating new royal biography. Her hands trembled slightly as she refreshed the page again and again. This isn't speculation. This is the tragedy unfolding in real time, right now. Before we plunge deeper into this high-stakes royal Hollywood collapse, if you haven't already, smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We're the only channel ripping back the curtain on the dark machinery of the firm and the cutthroat elite. Right now, drop your answer in the comments. Do you think Harry will finally break ranks and flee back to London alone, or is Meghan's grip dragging them both into total erasure? We read every single comment. Let's rewind the clock and watch the disaster detonate hour by hour. It started accelerating exactly 7 days ago, February 11th, 2026, 9:15 a.m. An unmarked black SUV rolled up to the service gate of the Sussex compound. A courier in plain clothes handed over a sealed packet. Inside, the final resignation of Meredith Maines, their chief U.S. publicist of just 10 months. Insiders say she cited vision misalignment, but a former staffer on an encrypted line last night revealed the truth. Late-night texts demanding instant replies. Praise turned cold overnight. Eye contact avoided unless you were the lead contact. She went from warm to withholding in weeks, the source whispered. Mean girls in Louboutin. By 3:47 p.m. that same afternoon, the second hammer fell. James Holt, Harry and Meghan's longest-serving lieutenant, nearly 5 years as Archewell's executive director, submitted his exit papers. The man who helped build their entire post-royal humanitarian brand was gone. Within hours, the remaining skeleton crew received the memo. 60% staff cuts confirmed. Archewell Philanthropies now operating on a fiscal sponsor model. That's the 11th senior communications professional to walk in 5 years. The revolving door is spinning so fast, it's a blur. Fast forward to Valentine's Day, February 14th, 11:45 p.m. While the outside world saw curated Instagram glimpses of a romantic dinner, inside the fortress, the atmosphere was scorched earth. An encrypted call intercepted by sources close to the situation captured Meghan's voice rising, "How many more before we're left with nothing?" Harry's reply was barely audible, defeated, lost. The next morning, February 15th, at precisely 7:22 a.m., Meghan was filmed through the hedges in a heated phone call, gesturing wildly, her face flushed. "This cannot be happening," she reportedly snapped. Harry, meanwhile, retreated to the pool deck again at dawn, staring blankly at the horizon as if searching for the Africa he once claimed as his own. The financial autopsy is even more damning. Let's do the math. Cold, brutal, and exact. In the most recent full reported year, Archewell pulled in a pathetic $214 million in donations. Expenses, a hemorrhaging $5.1 million. That's a $2.96 million black hole. A daily burn rate topping $14,000 when you layer in the personal overlay, $2,500 a day just to keep the Montecito estate running, mortgage, utilities, grounds, another $8,000 daily on private security details that never sleep, plus six-figure retainers for the revolving executives who never last. They've slashed grants to $1.25 million while reserves bleed towards zero. The rebrand to Archewell Philanthropies in December wasn't vision, it was survival. One financial insider tracking celebrity nonprofits told us off record last night, "This is liquidation wearing a philanthropic mask." Hollywood's doors are slamming shut in perfect sync. Talent agents who once chased them now ghost their calls. The Netflix series With Love, Meghan delivered intimate bombshells. Harry saying, "I love you," first on their Botswana third date with an elephant outside the tent. the disastrous roast chicken proposal night from a Celsius-Fahrenheit mix-up, custom PH40 baseball hats for his 40th, little Archie's tenderness, the kids picking up his British accent, but season 2 cratered, losing 60% of its audience. No plans for season 3. The lifestyle brand as ever stumbles through trademark fights and promo disasters. Even the November Kris Jenner birthday incident, demanding photos deleted, left A-listers whispering about control freaks who can't let go. Contrast that predatory isolation with the ruthless institutional precision across the Atlantic. The royal family's ice wall stands immovable. King Charles privately nicknamed Meghan Tungsten, tough, unyielding, impossible to bend, according to palace logs leaked in the new biography. Princess Catherine never fought to keep Harry as a working royal. She saw the Sussexes as having their own agenda, not to be trusted. The new Russell Myers book, William and Catherine, The Intimate Inside Story, whose excerpts flooded timelines yesterday, February 17th at 4:12 p.m., lays it bare. The brothers' Africa charity turf war, Harry's incredulous pre-wedding demands for protection against racist abuse, the unilateral statements that fractured trust forever. William hasn't spoken to his brother in meaningful terms since the 2024 funeral silence. Charles offers occasional private teas, one in September, but the message is clear. Any return is on the firm's terms only. No security funding without strings. No red carpet for the spare who chose exile. As we speak this afternoon, the climax is ticking down. A 30-day ultimatum looms. By March 31st, Archewell's critical compliance filings must land clean, or U.S. authorities could open formal scrutiny on the rebrand and fund flows. Insiders say Harry is desperate for a solo UK trip this summer to salvage something. Invictus Games visibility, perhaps a quiet security deal, while Meghan issues stark warnings. Stay clear of the Andrew Epstein files. Don't get dragged back into the royal snake pit. An encrypted call at 11:47 p.m. last night reportedly ended with her voice cracking, "We fix this here, or we lose everything we built." Was it worth it? Trading centuries of duty for a Netflix confessional and a Montecito bubble? Sacrificing family bonds for a narrative of victimhood that now rings hollow? Harry, once the cheeky prince with purpose, reduced to pacing empty halls in a fortress that feels like a cage. Meghan, the master architect who insisted on full Duchess of Sussex announcements even in private U.S. meetings, watching her vision fracture under 11 PR exits and empty donor lists. What legacy do they hand Archie and Lilibet? Raised in this gilded isolation, British accents echoing off California walls while the world moves on. The choices of Megxit echo louder in 2026 than ever. The firm endures, cold and precise. Hollywood discards yesterday's stars without mercy. And Harry and Meghan stand trapped at the precipice, their American dream bleeding out one resignation, one leaked page, one silent phone call at a time. This is the endgame, the dark, dramatic reality of royal rebellion laid bare minute by minute. Hit like if this hit you hard, share it with anyone still buying the fairy tale, and stay glued, because the next 72 hours could decide if the Sussex Empire survives or vanishes forever. I'm your host, uncovering what they desperately don't want you to see. The truth is rarely pretty. Until next time.